Dear Heartians, students, parents, teachers and friends, a warm namaskaram to you again. On this day of remembrance, Dukarana, July 3rd, the Christians of Kerala, more especially the Syrian Christians or St. Thomas Christians, remember the zealous apostle of Christ, St. Thomas. It has been an ancient tradition that St. Thomas announced in this land of Kerala the good news of God's love that Jesus proclaimed in the land of Palestine in the first half of the Common Era, which we used to call Anno Domini, the year of the Lord after Jesus Christ himself. St. Thomas, his contribution and life are being celebrated on this day, now reckoned as the day of his martyrdom, which is said to have occurred in Mylapore. As wisdom-seeking Heartians, beyond the remembrance and celebration of a heritage, a religious heritage, I feel St. Thomas holds a lot of inspiration to any one of us. Number one, his persistent seeking and desire to see for himself, to be convinced on his own grounds. Not that there isn't virtue in believing things which are not seen, but told by the witnesses. But the deep desire to see, which is expressed in his own exclamations, I want to see the Lord. I hope that the Heartians take to their heart this perseverance to go after wisdom and the true source of wisdom. Number two is his daring nature, to go after his convictions even at the cost of his own life. Another of his exclamation is this: when his Guru, Jesus Christ, was facing a death threat, he exclaimed, "Let us go also and die with him." Number three is his spirit of adventure, to go beyond the boundaries of his neighborhood and nation and to cross seas to share his convictions with others. Today, if the Christian community is part and parcel of the heritage and culture of Kerala and has been instrumental in advancing the commonweal of this region to some extent, it is on account of that spirit of daring and adventure of the father in faith of Christians of this land. As we bow before his memory today, let us pray that we Heartians are imbued with a spirit of inquiry, a courage of conviction, and a spirit of adventure to be harbingers of good news around us. In this connection, I am immensely pleased to share with you that we are introducing 2 open courses this year. Number one, open course in Syriac language, which is the ancient language of Syrian Christians of Kerala, ancient liturgical language of the Syrian Christians of Kerala. Earlier it used to be called Aramaic, and which is said to have been the language spoken by Jesus Christ when he walked on this earth. Number two is an open course named Learning to Live Together, which is meant to be a study of religious texts and faiths of 3 religions in India, namely Islamic, Hindu and Christian religions, as to how similar and how different they are in their approaches to the realities of life, human life, relationship, various mysteries of life, and how we can all live in harmony in spite of the different faiths we follow, or because of the different faiths we follow. This week, We are also celebrating the conclusion of the programs of our students passing out this year. It will be an e-grad ceremony. We have named it Samavartanam. All the parents and students of 3rd DC batch of the year 2019-20 are invited to attend the same online on Google Meet. It is a matter of gladness to note that the results have already been published. We wish our batches passing out this year the very best. May the Sacred Heart guide and protect their paths. We gladly recognize that we have completed 1 month of learning in the new format, online teaching and learning. What had been a matter of future till last year has become already a matter of past and also present. We made an assessment and found that around 94% of our students, on an average, are able to access the lessons online without much hitch. We have made some adjustments to lighten the burden of 5 continuous hours of work by introducing mandatory breaks. We have 2 announcements in this regard. Number 1, if there is a genuine problem of equipment, especially laptop or desktop or tablet, we could make an effort for making them available on reasonable prices and with payment made in installments. So let us know if the students are in need of such a facilitation. Similarly, if there is a genuine issue regarding connectivity, please let the mentor or HOD know of that so that some alternatives to the same can be found out. Lastly, though many may think that this is a very less stressful mode of learning, we are aware that some are getting really stressed. It is advised that they feel free to contact our campus counselor, our student development officer, or the mentor or HOD in case they feel any sort of stress. We had already advised all of you that if they feel stressed, please get out of the class and feel free about that, in case. Our efforts should be to overcome and become strong like St. Thomas rather than succumb to stressors around us. We shall convert distress to eustress, the situation from which we become optimally productive. I wish you all the blessings of Dukarana once again. May God bless us all. Thank you.